News is service of Barong Insurance Agency. Some races have been decided, others moving to a runoff. That's the big story for 7:30. I'm John Matthews. The votes have been cast and tabulated from Tuesday's primary election. With the results, here's Mike Smith and Kyra Huckabee.
The Senate District 26 seat is still up for grabs after yesterday's three-way race in the Republican primary election. Rick Cook of Weatherford and Jessica Weingart of Okarche will square off in August to decide who succeeds Darcy Yeck, who is term limited. Candidate Rick Cook weighs in on the upcoming runoff.
We'd like to build a team with anyone that hasn't supported me up to this point and try to represent them as best we can and try to figure out consensus ways to represent everybody in Senate District 26.
Candidate Jessica Weingart looks ahead to the August showdown.
It has been incredibly amazing to be able to lead this campaign in the way that I see fit, the way that I think is what's best, and just really be myself and never have to compromise my values for anyone else or anybody else's values and just move forward that way. And I promise to keep doing that as the next state senator of District 26.
The State District 38 Senate seat, being vacated by Brent Howard, was won by Rick Vernon. State Treasurer Todd Russ of Cordell was defeated by challenger Cindy Byrd. Frank Lucas advances to the November election for a U.S. 3rd District congressman, as he will face Democrat Susie Byrd. Kyra Huckabee has results from local races in Custer, Beckham, and Ouachita counties.
Wade Anders wins another term as Custer County Commissioner in District 1. Anders defeated Jeremiah Trent as Anders picked up nearly 75% support. He looks ahead to the projects in his next term.
I've got several projects. My largest one is at what we call Custer City Road. That's my largest one. It's 6.5 miles, and that's a main travel road. It's been in the process for the last 6-7 years, and it's going to be a few more years, but I like to get it to where it's on the shelf as long as the money's available. So that's a priority to me.
In Beckham County, Butch Goldsberry won the District 1 County Commission seat. A runoff will be held in District 3 between Sammy Carnes and James Greer. Ouachita County will have a new assessor. Incumbent Rusty Bookout was defeated by challenger Colby Dowell. For County Commissioner, Greg Chandler wins re-election in District 3. In District 1, Bart Gosen and Chris Shields will participate in a runoff. For Mike Smith, I'm Kyra Huckabee for Right Radio News.
Entering the final day of the three-day filing period for municipal offices in Weatherford and Clinton, find only one race has developed for Ward 3 City Commissioner in Weatherford. Incumbent Warren Goldman is challenged by Josh Atkinson. Ward 1 Commissioner Kendon Wood is filed unopposed. And Clinton Kevin Rother has filed for City Council in Ward 2. And Mayor David Barong has filed for re-election. Both Rother and Barong have filed unopposed. So far, no candidates have filed for the Ward 4 Council seat in Clinton. The filing period ends today at 5. Elk City police say 2 arrests have been made in a recent shooting on Panel Road, saying 1 adult and 1 juvenile has been arrested. Police say it's an ongoing investigation as police seek any additional public information surrounding the incident. Police believe more arrests will come in the future as the investigation continues. Elk City Fire and EMS responded to the 1600 block North Falcon Road yesterday for reported structure fire. Upon arrival, crews discovered the fire was located on the exterior of the residence. It was isolated to the pool equipment area. Fire officials say the blaze was quickly extinguished, limiting damage to the immediate area and origin and preventing the fire from extending into the home. No injuries were reported as a result of the incident. We'll have more news coming up next.
Here's Jeff Barong.
We are very diligent about looking at what your current coverages are and seeing what can be done to improve your situation, whether that means raising your property values, whether that means increasing your liability limit, or just paying attention to all the details that make your business unique or your personal situation unique.
For all types of insurance, it's Barong Insurance, the agency service-built. Barong Insurance.
Officials with the city of Weatherford say the city landfill is closed this week due to a controlled debris burn conducted by the Weatherford Fire Department. Fire Chief Corey Selman shares more about the burn.
We're going to be burning off the brush piles that are out at the landfill. This just allows us to not have to pay to chip it or haul it off. We're able to burn it down. And then once we get that done, we'll open the gates back up and allow people to come back out and start dumping again.
Selman says further updates regarding the reopening of the landfill will be given later this week. City officials encourage residents to avoid the landfill area while the burn is underway. Officials at Clinton Regional Hospital remain deeply committed to providing high-quality health care that meets the needs of the community. The transition of the hospital to a rural emergency hospital designation has been a critical step in ensuring the hospital remaining open and continuing to delivering essential services to local residents. Assistant Administrator Brendan Price highlights the intensive cardiac rehab program.
Currently, we are the only one west of Oklahoma City all the way to Amarillo. There's not one north of us or south of us either. We have expanded as much as we can. Hopefully, we can grow it in other aspects as well.
Assistant Administrator Chastity Richardson says the hospital is in a much more stable position.
We're growing stronger and better every day, every month. We have a great authority board. We have great assets with our CFO. We are getting better and stronger every day.
Officials say when it comes to the cardiac rehab program, it allows patients to receive specialized care close to home while also contributing to the hospital's long-term sustainability. District 1 Custer County Commissioner Wayne Anders asked about drivers being cautious as crews are doing road work.
This week out on Correction Line, we're going to finish that Correction Line, so it'll be back open. People driving Correction Line, which is 1010 Road from Custer City to 183. There's sometimes the sign will say road closed, so people need to watch those signs, and please don't drive them around when it says that. There's a different route that can go around.
Anders says affected roads are only closed for a few hours at a time while work is underway.
Lee Hometown Funeral Home of Clinton is here for you, offering local, compassionate service with true hometown values. Did you know all veterans receive 15% off any service? And if you've already made arrangements elsewhere, we honor and accept all prepaid funerals and cremations from any other funeral home. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, you can trust that your wishes will be honored by the people you know and trust. Come to Lee Hometown Funeral Home, where the Lee family tradition continues.
Funeral services for 90-year-old Gay Carol Jack will be held today at 1 o'clock at the Custer Avenue Church of Christ in Clinton. Services under the direction of Lee Hometown Funeral Home. Funeral services for 90-year-old Lloyd Willie Miller will be held on Thursday at 11 o'clock at the Bible Mennonite Brethren Church. Final resting place will be at the Bible Mennonite Brethren Cemetery in Bessie under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home. Funeral services for 81-year-old George Harry Southers will be held Thursday at 11 o'clock at the Trinity Fellowship Church in Sayre. He was the administrative pastor at Trinity Fellowship. Services under the direction of Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center in Elk City. Today's funeral notices: a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.